Valencia tension, a mysterious signal on the timing screen. No one inside the Yamaha garage was prepared for the sudden shift that appeared on the Valencia timing screen. The day was supposed to be calm, a safe, controlled first test for the new V4 prototype. Toprak Razgatlioglu had been instructed to ride like a tame rookie, not a drama generator. But as the afternoon sun stretched across the Ricardo Tormo paddock, a lap time appeared next to his name. Not spectacular, not session-leading, but fast enough for engineers to lift their heads simultaneously. A number that felt like a whisper, yet planted unease in the hearts of everyone in blue. This was only day one of Yamaha's V4 revolution, a project meant to be peaceful. But somewhere in the background, Fabio Quartararo froze mid-debrief as the number stared back at him. Beneath Valencia's calm surface, Yamaha's world was shifting in a direction no one predicted. Yamaha's biggest gamble, their first V4 in 50 years. Yamaha wasn't making a small adjustment. They were abandoning the identity they built over decades. The once smooth, precise, stable inline-4 M1 had been replaced by a wild, aggressive V4 demanding an entirely different riding philosophy. Everything had changed: weight distribution, chassis stiffness, aerodynamics, torque delivery. And in the middle of this revolution, Fabio Quartararo carried the pressure of being the rider responsible for guiding development. But now, with Toprak joining Yamaha Pramac, a new dynamic emerged. Yamaha believed Fabio's experience would naturally lead the project. Yet the unexpected numbers from Toprak's telemetry forced engineers to reconsider something they never imagined. Had they accidentally found a rider more naturally compatible with the V4 DNA? Toprak's adaptation, a calm process creating rising tension. Toprak began the session with the ideal approach of a MotoGP rookie: no rush, no heroics. He took each phase of adaptation with surgical precision. Braking markers, turn-in references, body position, apex transitions. But something strange emerged immediately: his consistency. Even without pushing close to the limit, he was already sitting comfortably in the low 131 range, something most riders need several sessions to achieve. Michelin, drastically different from the Pirellis he mastered, didn't seem to trouble him. From the outside, he looked like a rider simply executing a test program. But inside the Yamaha garage, his neat, stable pace started raising eyebrows. No improvisation, no confusion, just instinctive understanding of a motorcycle that should have been difficult to understand. The big shock: a rookie outpaces two Yamaha veterans. As the data filled in, Yamaha stumbled upon a revelation. Toprak wasn't only fast, he was already faster than Alex Rins and Jack Miller, two riders with years of MotoGP experience across multiple machines. Even more astonishing, he did it on his first ever MotoGP outing. This wasn't just speed, it was a philosophical fit. His braking-heavy, high-load riding style matched the aggressive character of the new V4 almost perfectly. Mechanics in the Yamaha garage exchanged glances, realizing the development path they envisioned might not unfold the way they expected. Even before the day was over, psychological pressure was creeping toward Fabio's side of the garage. Quartararo's reaction: silent, tense, and disbelieving. There were 5 seconds that several Yamaha staff will never forget. Fabio stared at the timing screen as the gap between him and the rookie shrank run after run. He said nothing, no anger, no complaints. But those who know him well recognized the expression: surprise, mixed with the unmistakable presence of an internal threat. Fabio had struggled all day with a motorcycle that refused to comply. Dead front-end feel, rear grip disappearing quickly, unpredictable power delivery. He knew this was normal for an early prototype, but he still expected to be the benchmark. That illusion started to crumble in real time. A clash of philosophies: the aggressor versus the sculptor. The contrast between Fabio's and Toprak's riding styles became the hottest topic in Yamaha's engineering office. Fabio relies on finesse, easing into corners, waiting for feedback, preserving the tires. Toprak is the complete opposite, an aggressor who forces the motorcycle to obey through violent braking and heavy front-end loading. On the old inline-4 M1, Fabio's softness was an advantage, but on this raw, chaotic V4, it was Toprak's aggression that unlocked stability. And with that realization came Yamaha's internal dilemma. Should they shape the motorcycle to fit Fabio's style, or accept that the V4 seemed naturally designed for Toprak's brutal approach? Yamaha's stability crisis, problems that expose the truth. By midday, the V4's weaknesses became undeniable. Shaking on corner entry, rapid rear tire degradation, unpredictable weight transfer. Fabio tried everything: new mappings, preload adjustments, geometry tweaks, but nothing cured the instability. Meanwhile, Toprak treated those weaknesses as part of the motorcycle's rhythm. His brutal braking forced the chassis to settle. His corner entry aggression balanced the bike. He wasn't adapting to the motorcycle was adapting to him. This fact triggered heated debates among Yamaha engineers. A team divided, two philosophies, two futures. By mid-afternoon, Yamaha's engineering room felt like a divided political chamber. One faction demanded a return to a bike Fabio could trust. The other pointed at the data and argued the V4 must evolve toward Toprak style. Pressure escalated when Pramac engineers presented their findings. Toprak's inputs were cleaner, his corrections fewer, and his confidence steadily rising. Then came the line from Gino Borsoi that ignited the tension even more. He doesn't even know this bike yet, and he's braking like that. It was the spark that set Yamaha's internal dilemma ablaze. The overlaid data, a truth no one could ignore. Everything changed when Yamaha overlaid Fabio's and Toprak's data. The results stunned the room. Toprak wasn't just fast, he was fixing the bike. His hard braking stabilized the front. His aggressive entries balanced the load. Every weakness Fabio complained about transformed into strengths in Toprak's hands. Engineers stared at the screen in silence, replaying the overlay multiple times to ensure it wasn't an error. It wasn't. For the first time in years, Yamaha faced a development trajectory that did not originate from their lead rider. Valencia's verdict, the birth of an unavoidable rivalry. When the day ended, no one discussed who topped the timesheets. The paddock buzzed about the rookie who finished only 1.22 seconds off the leader. On day one, on a new bike, with zero MotoGP mileage. Toprak walked away quietly, aware that this was only the start of a much bigger story. Fabio left with respect, but also a warning ringing in his head. An internal rivalry had begun. Yamaha now stood at a crossroads. Two riders, two styles, one radical motorcycle demanding a clear direction. And as one Yamaha engineer said before leaving the circuit, the real storm starts in 2026. Valencia was never just a test, it was the opening chapter of a war for Yamaha's future.